But yeah, so the way it works out, November, well, late November, December would be when we wouldn't be playing. So if it works out correctly, then we could. Alright, I got an assist. Hey guys. Oh God, Elijah's already in the stream. Hello, Mr. Dank Meme.
The meme kid?
Yes, Mr. Dank Meme. Not really paying attention right now. Hold on.
Okay.
I will see how far we're gonna go, and I will. It's saying that there's nobody watching, but I will do this like I typically do any other streams. I will basically go ahead and take it as a video. A little bit more. It says there's one person watching. Mason and Elijah have talked. But you know, I typically prepare this for a video.
Oh, Mason's on.
Yeah, but he's waiting for Battlefront to download.
Oh. I said he's on Battlefront.
Oh, it does? He's probably doing that trial.
The trial.
Oh, yeah. With Darth Vader, I believe.
Yeah, I remember doing that.
Nope, I failed. But guys, we'll probably play 2 to 3 games of Battlefront.
I suggested online game of Madden, but
we can do that. I think after this I might go play. After this, I think I might go and go play a game of Madden with Scott. No, I am not a young savage. No.
Who said that?
Mr. Dang Memes.
Oh.
Yeah, that's Scott. But if you people could, just help me and make sure the audio is correct. Tell me if you can hear me good. Tell me if you can hear Scott and Austin good.
Yeah, yeet.
Yeah, yeet.
Crap. Scott, do you remember what the biggest viewership for a stream ever was?
No.
I think it.
I mean, the 150 sub stream was pretty good.
That was probably the best non-MFL stream.
Oh yeah.
The 150 sub stream was.
We also had the President's Day stream.
The President's Day stream? Oh yeah, we did. I don't think that was. Yes, I know who y'all. Elijah. No, but I forgot what we. Was it this President's Day?
Yeah, it was in February.
Okay, that must have been only like a 30-minute stream.
It wasn't that long, no.
No, if I have a long stream, then I will remember.
It was that stream where we talked about MFL stuff and then went and played Rocket League.
Oh yeah, that one.
And it was over after like an hour.
Yeah, that one. I will announce it later. Oh crap. I saw. You just want to go play Madden after this game?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll just
Yeah, because this is so boring. But I'm not gonna.
If there were 4 people, I would do it. We could do a Madden tournament if there were 4 people.
You could talk to Mason.
Yeah, I mean Mason likes Madden, so.
But so if you are watching and you care a little bit about the EBA is coming to my main channel again. Took a season or two off, but that's gonna come back. Basically for the rest of the summer, don't really know what I will upload. Mindbake is kind of dead, so it seems like it's just gonna be a lot of Battlefront and EBA.
November hype for Battlefront 2.
And then Mint stream Madden. Okay, it looks like Madden will be after this. Mason, if you're watching, you wanna go play Madden? But
most of it just like messaging. You realize that?
Yeah. You can.
I will. Yeah.
Oh crap. You know what? I'm just gonna go and leave and go to Madden. Cause that's not good at all. That's Minecraft. But crap. God, I actually don't know what my Madden is. There it is. Yes, and then once we get to August and September, Madden. Hopefully Madden. Hopefully a online Madden franchise. If not, just a single player Madden franchise. I want to do both. But I'm not sure. Okay, Mason.
I'm gonna try my very best to get Madden when it comes out.
I probably won't get it until my birthday, maybe. But and then we have a surprise. Possibly for later in September. We're still working that out. We're actually still not 100% sure we will do it, but I think you guys will like it. But we still have 2.5 more months really until we do that. We should be ready. But no, what team you want to be, Scott?
Let's see. Not Atlanta. That's just too obvious. Let's see. I think I'm gonna be. New Orleans.
Okay.
No. Seattle.
Okay. Okay. Be the Falcons? Okay, I have 2 votes for the Falcons.
I'm actually not looking at the chat. I will though.
Yeah, you should. Yes.
I just got into the game. Hold on a sec.
Yeah? Oh, thank you. I just got French fries from Waffle House. I mean, no, from Chick-fil-A. Scott, do you want a... No. Scott, do you want a waffle fry?
Yeah, send me a virtual waffle fry.
Yeah, I sent it through the mic.
That tastes good. I can't accept the invite yet.
But what we have planned for September, you guys should enjoy. We have done this in the past, long time ago, and y'all enjoyed it.
Now I will play Madden.
Elijah's talking to you.
I know. I called him Dink Memes. It's Seattle, so you know I gotta go with them Color Rush.
Okay.
Scott, do you like the Madden 18 GOAT edition?
No, this is Tom Brady. I actually debated on whether to get it or not just because Tom Brady's the cover.
What we need to do is just make a fake cover.
Yeah, like just put a. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna like stick a Matt Ryan picture inside of the case.
There are some people who actually can make the cover, but put like Matt Ryan instead of Tom Brady.
Okay. Football in July.
Scott, according to our middle school football league, we are already student athletes, so we cannot be compensated.
Oh, good job.
Okay, Elijah.
Good job on becoming student athletes.
Elijah said Tom Brady is the GOAT. He also said you should do what Van Oss's friends did and write off Jackson's fame in a couple of years.
I don't watch Van Oss, sue me. What the heck?
Trash.
My Titan can't catch. I gained 1 And I have Russell Wilson. No. Oh, okay, he got it. Yeah. That's an easy catch. Oh yeah. Ooh.
I still haven't heard from Tal.
Come on,
He hasn't been on like all summer. It seems like.
Man.
It's really only been the he was here for the first 3 weeks, and now he'll be gone for 3 weeks, but then we'll have him again for 2 weeks. See, telling them
Do a lot of stuff this summer.
No, he doesn't have to. He chooses. Well, actually, no. Well, no, yeah, he did choose to go to Cali. But no, they start like a week or two after us.
Going to LA?
No, just San Diego. And Disney.
Oh.
But no, they start like a week or two after us. So
it's mid-August when they go back to school.
yeah, it's like August 15th.
Oh my gosh. I want to go to school on August 15th.
Yeah. You also have to remember they don't have as many breaks as us. That's just the one bad thing about our school. Or about our school district. Because I
mean, I actually do like the breaks during the year, but still.
I really don't. Because you're in school for 7 weeks. You finally get used to the new school year, and boom, no. To me, it disrupts my rhythm. You know, I do like some. Okay, Mason. But
the only breaks I think are unnecessary is September and February.
They are. And those are the one talent them don't have. So yeah, if you take those two out, you get 2 extra weeks of summer.
Yep.
You know, now are they nice when they happen? Yeah, but it's not really that fun afterwards.
Oh, I just noticed what Mason said in the chat.
Yeah. In case you guys can't see this after this is uploaded, Mason said, apparently my Xbox One is sucking itself.
That's nice.
Yeah, that's real nice to know, Mason. Isn't it asexual if you love yourself?
You should go and love yourself. What the frick?
I threw it. Okay.
That was funny as crap.
I should have tried to run back behind the line of scrimmage. But the one rule I think they should change in the NFL, or in football in general, is if the quarterback steps over the line of scrimmage, he can step back over and still throw the ball forward.
That'd be actually kind of cool. Oh! He made that catch.
Looks like we actually have a tough game of football.
I mean, at least I scored on my possession.
My gosh. Mason, I'm serious. Yes, Mason, I don't care. Actually, no. I don't care to Scott. No, Mason. Yeah, I do understand that. Oh, we have 5 people watching. I think 6 is the record. Yes, 6 is the record.
When you're a small channel.
Yeah, 6 is the record, and it was for Creepable 5.
That's funny because
No, 5 and 6 both had 6. My bad. 6 had 6 because of just all the controversy. 5 had them because, in my opinion, Mason.
A lot of views now.
Yeah, Mason. I think you can agree to this. I think Creepable 5, no asexual, which is made up, means you don't love any. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Thank you, Elijah.
Look at that touchdown.
But no, Mason, I think you can even agree. Creepable 5 was probably the best Creepable ever.
I've heard you say that, but like I mean, I went back and watched it, but
it was better if you were there because basically, if you want to look at it this way, So season 3, I threw the creeper ball for no reason.
Yeah, I knew that.
Okay, so season 4, I somehow beat Town in overtime. But if I think about it, season 5 was Ashton's first year, and I went 4-2, and Mason went like 3-3. But what was cool about it, or what made it interesting, was because me and Mason in the last game of the season, we were both 3-2. Whoever won was going to be the #1 seed in the playoffs. And we didn't have a ref, so me and Mason ended up playing a game by ourselves. I won, so I became the 1 seed and then beat Ashton. Creeper Bowl 5, Mason, was when you and me played at Towers Road Stadium, and Mitchell was in attendance.
Oh yeah, that one.
Yeah. And so then I was the first one to actually implement.
Beat me.
And then I was the first one to actually use strategy with that running the clock strategy against Mitchell. No, not Mitchell, against Ashton. Against Ashton. I was the first one to implement strategy into the MFO. So I held the ball for about 4 minutes against Ashton in that game. And I won that game like 14-10 because he had beaten me both times in the regular season, and they were back-to-back weeks. That's what sucked about it.
Yeah.
So, and then Mason and Tao were playing to see who would play me in the creep bowl, and Mason came up a yard short, a yard or a block short, however you want to say it, of basically winning the game, because he won by like 3 or something. But if he had made the it was either 3 or 7. And if he had made the first down, he would have won. But he was short. And then Tao got the ball back, and as time expired, he threw it over the back of the end zone. Yep. And then me and Mason went to the creeper, and Mason said, "Oh," and Mason said, "Oh, and I was supposed to win." He actually was supposed to win. He was the favorite. Supposed to win, but you probably raped a leprechaun so hard it made whipped cream.
I don't know why that's funny.
No.
No, you mean Jacksepticeye. Because I'm convinced Jacksepticeye is a leprechaun.
But so yeah.
It's like a racial slur for Irish people.
No, it's not. But what was interesting about that was there was 10 seconds, and Mason just had to hold on to the ball. I couldn't stop him. So he snapped the ball, and I ran by him and wasn't going to touch him. So Mason had actually stopped until I told him, "Go, the clock is running." So he then scores with, like 3 or 4 seconds. And this is still when you could chuck the ball to the end zone from anywhere on the field. So I get the ball, first player of the drive. I throw a touchdown pass with about 2 seconds. And the same thing happened when me and Mason played the last game in the regular season. Was I chucked a touchdown pass from the same yard line, 10. And so, I mean,
NFL history class guys.
Yeah. And so, you also have to remember, Mason could have won that because he could have just thrown the ball deep. He has the ball at the 15-yard line. I was trying to get the ball at the 5 because we tested it. If you get the ball at the 5, you're not going to throw it to the end zone. Oh, that fell. But he decides to run the ball. He did the old. He has the end of ball in your hand. He had the end of ball in his hand, and I forgot if he jumped or whatever. But when he said "hut," I jumped up because I thought he was going to throw the ball. But he ran. He tried to run underneath me, but I tackled him, and then there was a thing right after the play because Tao, since he was the ref, somehow, well, like Tao, he actually kind of made a mistake because, you know, on a pass play you had to be X amount of blocks away from him. And I was too close to him, but since he ran the ball, that did not go into effect. So Tao actually stopped us. He actually stopped us after that play and said, "Hold on, Jackson, you didn't move back." And I was like, "But he ran the ball," and so that's how that happens.
Jackson, I'm gonna throw so many picks. They be calling me, I don't know if there's a lot of picks, but you know.
But
Who in the NFL throws a lot of interceptions?
Jay Cutler. I don't know. I just threw out a
He
name.
gets sacked a lot.
That won't matter, but hey, stats.
It's passing yards.
Stats.
I called Jay Cutler like Mr. Sack. He gets sacked a lot.
But then if y'all don't know about season 6, basically it was me and Mitchell. Mitchell had caught file earlier in the regular season, and
just like my mixtape.
no, he had caught fire at the end of the regular season and in the playoffs. And then me and him met in the Creeper Bowl, and the Creeper Bowl was at his stadium, so he was the home team. But 4 points was the difference, because what happened was I kicked a field goal on my first drive of the game, and then we just kept matching touchdowns. We just both kept scoring touchdowns, and so he kicked a field goal. Well, first off, there was a lot of conversation about Tao marking first downs and stuff. But then, no, he fumbled. Oh, he got it back. But
Just like because it was like snowing outside.
yeah, and it was,
Playing in the snow.
but it was, and the game was just so bad.
Yeah, if I had done it over again, I wouldn't have even gone on.
Well, yeah, I mean, if we had known.
Yeah, that was. Yeah, my sister and parents, they went out and were riding our Jeep in the snow, and I said no, I have to stay here because it was the Creeper Bowl, and I wanted to watch it.
And then.
And I'd stay here like, why in the world am I doing this? This is the worst one yet.
Yeah, if I had to do it over again, honestly.
If I had to do it over again, I would have run the Aston strategy and just run clock, because he scored on like 1 or 2 plays every time. I couldn't stop him, but then there was an onside kick, which Tao said I didn't get, and I was like, okay, so I then somehow stopped him, and I throw an incomplete. I get the ball back after he kicked a field goal. Kicked a field. I got a first down. I had like 2 plays. The first play, I throw a pass. Mitchell knocks it down, but there's a second left. Okay, this was legit. There was a second left. And like Tao starts screaming, "Hey, Mitchell's won the Creeper," and everybody starts celebrating. That doinked off the camera.
Yeah, I know.
But
And And then Jackson, you had to go. There's .1.
Yeah. So after the fourth time completion, I was like, no, there's time. And so I get it again. He knocks it down again. I'm like, no, there's still time. But after that, it was over. I had
The history of Jackson's channel. There's time.
And then the bad thing was, so we're done with that season. We had to season 6. Okay, like 2 weeks later. It was insane. And we had Aiden.
And then we were doing Creeper Bowl 7 at the end of February.
Yeah, season 7. So then we had Aiden. And the first game, this was a meaningless game because we had 8 teams. And with 8 teams, there was 4 teams in each conference. And you had conference playoffs. But the thing was, that was an all-conference game. Aiden was playing Tao, and they were not in the same conference. So only conference games counted towards the playoffs. And there was a kick that Tao kicked a field goal that Aiden kicked a field goal that I should have run the clock on. And I didn't run the clock. So there's now 6 seconds. There should be 3 or 2. And this was the season that we abolished you can chuck it deep towards the end zone. And so now Tao throws a Hail Mary for a touchdown or an incompletion, I forgot. And I call it back because you can't do that. And you also have to remember, this is the first game that you can't do it. Actually, I think we implemented it in the playoffs.
Yeah.
But
that's right, we did.
Yeah, but this is now the first time everybody's still kind of new to it, except me and Mitchell.
Jackson, are you still streaming?
Yes, I'm still streaming. This is why I'm talking about all this. So that happens, and I give Tao the ball back for a second play because the play should have run the clock out, but it didn't because of what Tao did. And we never said that it's a loss of down if you do it. It's now a loss of down because everybody should be aware of it, but while we were still early on it, we had to do it that way. And so Aiden got upset, and he raged. He was the 60% of the United States when Trump became president. He was that salty.
Nice catch by Julio.
I know. And so that's a Thursday. So we get to school on Friday, and I go to school with Aiden, and so you can obviously, yeah. And then it's like I make a decision. I tell Tao, and we kept the same decision because it was week 1. It was a meaningless game. But then me and Mitchell played this like 8 overtime game, and he had to go, so we had to shorten overtime and stuff, and he won in the Creeper Bowl rematch. And so a lot of people protested me and Mitchell's game. Tao was the only one who didn't because Tao was reffing. But and then after that, Aiden he had told Scott, by the time we got to where we made that decision, whose side were you on?
At first I was actually on Aiden's side, but I came around.
When did you come around?
About the time that you and Mitchell played your game.
Okay, so yeah, by the time me and Mitchell got done, me and my family were going to go out and eat, and we made Aiden had just torn into all of us. Tao even. You know, Tao's even part of this. Aiden tore so deep into us that you have to remember, we're closing in on a year. And I broke down and we came to, I was ultimately the one who decided this. So I was really the only one who could. You know, I was tearing down in the video and I said, no, I'm done. I'm closing the MFL. You know, I'm not gonna go through this. And then Tal calls, you know, crying, you know, all that. And so I go out to eat, and I come back and we all decide, you know, we're gonna continue the MFL, but we're gonna completely overhaul it, and we did. And then, so we ended season 7. We waited a few more weeks, and then we started season 7 again. And this time we had cold. Oh crap!
Yeah.
I'm gonna miss that.
No, you're not. You got it. Lucky.
But yeah, so season 7 comes around, and Cole gets this reputation fast that yes, that he's a loudmouth. You know. So we get to the playoffs and nobody likes him. Nobody likes him. I have to play him in the playoffs, and we still have this conference format. So after a controversial game with Austin and Tao, Austin, you remember that game?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Lag.
Wild card or something?
Yeah. Lag became a big issue. Scott. Oh, it's overturned. Scott, I don't think we had a wild card because Mason left in the middle of that season, so we didn't have a wild card. So me and Cole were just automatically playing in the Power 8 Conference Championship. So Cole beats me. Me and Mitchell were supposed to go back to the Creeper Bowl. So Cole beats me in that, and the next semifinal is Austin and Mitchell. And Mitchell was favored by like 21. But the thing was, Mitchell was actually undefeated heading into week 6 and lost to Mitchell, which was interesting. But Mitchell was still favored by 21 in this conference championship. And then Mitchell was gone for the whole weekend and said he couldn't get on, and so he had a forfeit. So the Creep Bowl ended up being fourth-year team Cole, who nobody liked. Austin in his second season. Austin in his second season, who's because of a miracle got the Creep Bowl, and in season 6. Oh man, Austin, you remember that season 6 conference championship?
Oh yeah.
Crap, yeah.
Yeah, so
Me and him went to see a Rogue One that day. He was so depressed, and then we went to see Rogue One a couple hours afterward. It was so fun.
So then for the conference championship, in season 6, it was me and Austin, because Mason threw an incomplete pass late in overtime that would have won him the game, but it was incomplete. So now me and Austin playing. Austin is the ball at the 20, so he can throw towards the end zone now. No, it was the 25, and he throws 2 interpoles. And so this was the first time this had ever happened. This was the first time somebody had ever thrown 2 interpoles. And so, you know, we're all deciding on what the call should be. No, but we went off of the first interpole landed short.
Yeah.
And then the second one landed. And so the decision was incomplete pass. So I was going to the Creeper. So that's what happened in season 6. So now we're in season 7.
I agree with that call too. Like that makes sense.
Yeah.
Oh! Jackson.
Yes, I saw that.
Just like dove. He's like, ah.
So we are to season 7. So it's Cole and Austin the Creeper. Thunder Bay versus Thunder Bay versus South Monday. And it was a good game because there were 2 bad teams. No offense, but Cole won it. Cole won in overtime as Scott just beat me. And man, good game, Scott.
Good game. So I'm gonna knee it out, but I'm guessing you're gonna use your timeouts.
Sure. But yeah, so then that Creeper happens. Cole won in overtime because Austin had like a 4th and short, and Austin ran to the outside and lost yards. And so that Cole won that game. And then that was basically it. And then season 8, like we added Ben, we added like one of Austin's friends who we were never able to get in contact with. And season 8 just openly collapsed because it wasn't going anywhere. But
it actually lasted until like what, early April?
Yeah. No. Early April was the EBA. But yeah,
well then, late March then.
Mid-March. But that's the Mad game. Scott, what are you gonna do?
Maybe I mean, what did you want to do on Minecraft?
I was just gonna like build arenas, but it would be really boring stuff. Yeah, I'll be back and we can decide. 1 sec, guys.
When the stream's quiet for like 2 minutes flat. Oh, and it says now there's only 1 watching.
It's like Jackson has so many subs, but I still get more views.
You do get more views, yeah.
I know. Bro, I've ranked up like so many times on this since I've been on it. I think
Like
I was on
like in the past hour.
And well, since it's today in general. I started at like 25 and now I'm on 33.
Ooh, nice. But it actually takes a long time for me to rank up in Battlefront. Like it's an hour for each rank or something like that.
Yeah.
The one person watching is actually probably Jackson.
Oh, yeah, good point.
If he's like on the stream. Looks like Mason is still downloading Battlefront.
Okay, I'm back. What do we want to do?
Well, I mean, there's only one watching.
Oh, there is? Oh, okay. Well, I guess that's it. Yeah, that's it.
Alright.
See you guys.